Hello and welcome to McQueen Scale Productions. Just a quick one, just want to do a quick whiz around my shed where I do all my building. I'm afraid this is a shed. I don't have a really nice spare room in my house. So this used to be the kiddies' playroom, as you can see with my really terrible sticker that's going around the room. Just a quick flick. So we'll start off on my workbench. Excuse the squeaky chair. So there we go, so I've got my laptop and this is where I like to sit here and do all my design work, make my decals, create for all my customers. There you go, that's my chip fruits Cadillac. I've just started that project. There's quite a lot I've got to go on there. I've literally just started painting the bodywork. Loads of spare parts just tucked away in a few other projects that I'm working on. Little project boxes, spare parts. There's my 2K clear coat. Above my workstation, I've got all my kits. As you can see, this is something I really wanted. I've wanted this kit for ages. The Speed Racer car, the Mach 5. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be, but I'll do a review on that at some point. Knight Rider, I think everyone should have some movie cars in their collection. There's my Trans Am, 1980s Testers Trans Am. That kit's going to be interesting. Ghostbusters Ecto 1A. Camaro. Mustang Shelby. I'm gonna change that and make it into a bullet car. Got my drag racer, a few other kits here. So obviously I've got the R1, I've got 2 super kits, got my fender pack, I've got a slightly bent, let me see it better, slightly bent 206 kit, but that's fine because that goes with my plan with it. My Starry box. This one, the Marks and Spencer's special for a nice Revell Audi R8. I'm looking forward to building that. I have made a coupe, the convertible version. Thought I'd do a hard top seeing as most people have done one half, or I'd have a go. So I'm quite looking forward to that. And there's the rest of my Revell kits. So I've just picked up the Z8. The SLS AMG. It's the rest of the Peugeot kit. That is an Airfix kit where I'll try to sort of pick up what I can. I'm really a bargain hunter for my car kits. And I've got my Shelby 350 GT as well as my Mercedes AMG GT, and of course the last one is my Shelby. These 2 Mustangs they're going to be matching cars. I haven't quite decided the colour scheme yet, but they're going to match. Moving on round, so I've got my garage, my diorama that I've been working on. It's slowly getting there. I've kind of neglected it for a bit. To give you an idea, a couple of my other builds in there. See if I can get a little bit more light in there. My blue Camaro will get finished at some point. Just putting my door back on. Picked up a couple of these. These are the Airfix click together kits. They go together very much like Lego. And they do actually look pretty good. Of course, this is another diorama set I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to make just somewhere cool for my cars to sort of hang out and for me to do photos. Moving around, I've got my toolboxes. This top one is what I started with, so that was where I carried everything. So I worked from my dining table. I've just got all my toolbox, all my bits in. A little bit of a mess. but I shut the door and it shut the lid and it's all out of sight. Out of sight, out of mind. Just have to say, there you go, Steve McQueen. And unfortunately no relation. And then we come to my shelving. So I've got spare parts, magazines, more equipment, more paints, all my bottles that I need, polishes, thinners, everything. Those two boxes there are kits that I've already finished. And down the bottom, you can see that. Just a few tools. Onto my spray booth. This I actually had a chat with my dad and he made it for me. My old man loves building stuff, so he put this together for me. Really quite simple. Maybe a drawer full of my paints. As you can see, the majority of my paints are Tamiya, just because it's very, very easy for me to get hold of. I've got a hobby shop down the road from where I work. It's a hobby craft and they sell loads of Tamiya and Hummel paints. So I'll go and pick up whichever colour I want. These ones, if you need some cool paints, these are fantastic colour shift paints. They look great once they're on the car, and the whatever models you put them on, they don't need a huge amount of paint to go on your model. So a couple of coats and it looks really good. Now I just picked up a whole load of these off of, I think these came from Amazon. They're all water based, so a couple of drops of paint, a couple of drops of water, and you're away. Of course, a few extra little airbrush colours. I think it's just give me a bit more to play with. And then to the last parts, I'm going to have to show you this. This is my dancing compressor. This is great. I have to put it on the floor. It's the only place I can actually have this without it making an absolute racket. If I move it anywhere else, this thing just moves. I find that absolutely hilarious. But that's what happens when you've got a 20-year-old compressor. And that takes me to my last little box of stuff. Just all my little features. So I've got my clamps, cotton swabs, airbrush parts, files, filler, polish which I need to replace, pens, all my little bits that you need. Bit of a stash of glue there. And just some other spare parts. And my super glue. If anyone uses super glue, this stuff is wicked. These pen adapters are brilliant. I've gone through loads of these. Really precise, really simple. They don't make a mess. You don't stick your fingers together. And there we go, and that is my tiny little shed where I do all my work. So thank you very much. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up, give us a follow on both on Instagram and YouTube. I have got a Facebook page, all those details will come up at the end. Take care, have fun. Bye bye.